They are pregnant all the time, both uteruses, basically for all their life after they have their first baby. When they give birth, it's the size of a jelly bean, so it's not traumatic. They usually breed back the same day. The required gestation for a kangaroo is 33 days. Fertilization to birth, 33 days. When they birth the baby, it is the size of a jelly bean, crawls on its own up to the pouch, latches onto a teat, doesn't let go even once for at least 90 days. During that whole period of time, the mother is making something more similar to colostrum than milk because she's basically nursing embryos. When they go up to the pouch, they have no back legs and almost no tail, and yet they have to make it on their own. When they are going up to the pouch, the mother, her hands don't reach her pouch. She basically can't help them at all. They have to make it on their own. She licks a slobbery trail for them to follow, and they have to follow the path. Then, if the baby doesn't make it up to the pouch within 2 days, she will fire tube. Second uterus will give birth 2 days later. If the baby does make it up to the pouch, she won't. If it doesn't make it up, she will. The way that works is a kangaroo continuously makes a chemical similar to pitocin, which is what you give to a human female to induce labor. So they produce that basically all the time. It takes about 2 days for them to build up enough pitocin to induce labor. So if the baby makes it up within 2 days, the act of suckling makes a second chemical that's a blocker for the pitocin. So they won't give birth to a second one if one is already nursing. Except if the resources in the area are so plentiful that a kangaroo literally gets too fat, overweight, it will increase the production of pitocin and cause it to birth a second baby. Once two are both suckling, that doubles up the amount of blocker. They cannot possibly birth a third at the same time. If the first baby that's in the pouch has already shifted over to drinking milk, which for the 90 days they're making like colostrum, and the baby starts to nurse and release instead of nursing continually, that signals the mother to shift over to making milk. If the mother is already making milk for the one baby and a second baby comes into the pouch, one teat will start over with colostrum, the other one will continue to make milk. That's the only mammal I'm aware of that can make two different products with two teats at the same time. So that all sounds fairly normal, but the embryonic diapause is the weirdest thing about them. So if 33 days of gestation are up and she's not ready to have another baby yet, embryonic diapause. The baby will basically just freeze frame in utero. It will not progress, it will not regress, it will remain exactly the way it is at 33 days. It can remain that way for days, weeks, months, or years. And elephants also do the same thing. Elephant with kangaroos, there's a known mechanism, and that is that until they induce labor, it's self-induced labor, they won't birth another baby. Elephants, it appears to be choice. The way that they found about elephants and diapause is the zoo had only one elephant. Gestation for an elephant is known to be 12 to 13 months, and after 25 months of owning the elephant, it had a baby. And they only had one elephant, so a lot of head scratching. So anyhow, the kangaroos, the females are much smaller than the males. As we said outside, the red, say what? Outside. Yeah, the redness of the red kangaroo is a male hormone-driven trait. We talked about that outside. It's a little harder to see the color on the outside when it's rainy and cloudy than it is in here. So they turn this bluish-gray color, the females. And a neutered male will be the same color because it's not so much, that's their natural color, the red is added on. So the female kangaroos will max out 80 to 110 pounds. The males can get, in the wild, they'll max out 140, 150, but that's because that is as long as they will live. They won't live long enough to get bigger. But a male kangaroo grows for all its life. It's like a tortoise. If it is alive, it is growing. So the father of these kangaroos just passed due to an accident, and they didn't weigh him post-mortem, but the guy told me that he was every bit of 225. And I don't know how old he was, Some people eat 250, other ones don't. I wouldn't guess you do as much as that anymore. Probably eating up on 200 right now. If you're just really wanting to ride a horse, Ocoee horse riding is a good place to go. They do the trail rides up and down the mountains, and their horse rides are like 2 or 3 hours long. And but my horses are cowboy horses. You ride the horse to the limit of your potential to ride a horse. If you can walk out, can't gallop, and far left, far right, how about it? Ocoee horse riding, they walk nose to tail. The horse is going to walk, or the horse is going to walk. But it is, 2 or 3 hours long, and it's through beautiful mountains and stuff. So,
I did, the Virginia, the hot springs.
yeah.
I did horse riding around there. Built my birth to Garnet, and they have that Garnet cave out there.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
You said you're in Northern Virginia, right? No, you're in Knoxville.
Yeah, Knoxville. Yeah, I just
Lady
go
this
all over
morning
the
was
place.
Nova.
Yeah, I was telling him I go all the way to Crystal River with my own paddleboard just by myself, and I get on the water before the sun rises, and I go find all the manatees before the commercial boats get out there.
We used to have New Year's at Homosassa Springs.
Yes, I like that place too.
A friend of mine's parents own a cabin on Homosassa Springs.
Yeah.
And so we would go out and go kneeboarding out in Tampa Bay until we couldn't feel from the neck down because we were froze cold. And then come up and swim with the manatees where it's 73 degrees year round there in
Homosassa
Homosassa.
was the Monkey Island too, I think.
I never went to the Monkey Island, but we would take the speedboat out into Tampa Bay and then come and grab canoes to go up into Homosassa. Because too many people hurt manatees with speedboats when you get up there in the springs. Yeah. See all the kind of them, they're all chopped up. They're huge.
Yeah.
I was on a canoe one time and one of them did the whole with its tail and, airborne.
Yeah, I like my paddleboard because I feel like you can see more versus the kayaks and stuff. And I
Oh, we
like
just
to
ride
really
out
jump
and
out.
we just ride out in the canoes and then swim around with them. And of course not feed them. That was awful of them. You pick their face up out of the water. Oh.
They're so sweet. They're so curious too. Like they're not into like the things the younger ones do.
She could run quite a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Get out west any?
No. I've been to Thailand. That's the only place I've been out of the country, and it was gorgeous.
So if I was going to pick one place out west to go, all the national parks are gorgeous. I lived in an RV for a year or so one time. We just rode around. And,
I lived in California, but I didn't know when I was around, and I had my son, so I did like Disney and Legoland and
yeah.
all the not cool stuff. I did go to San Francisco, and that was an awesome trip. And I saw the redwoods.
Did you go in tall trees grow?
You have not done models yet?
Not yet.
No, we're going to do all 4 with her.
Yeah, okay.
So just make them all at once.
Yeah.
So if you go to Utah,
I want to get out
you
there.
can go to Needles, Arches, and Canyonlands, all,
Do you have to have permits and stuff?
no.
No, not for that one.
No. If
I do
you-
want to get out there and hike. I love to
Well,
hike.
I am medically retired from the Navy, so I have the lifetime pass for the national parks. But even without that, I think it's, $250 a year or something for a park pass for everything in the country. Only shame of the parks is they're all disinformation trying to convince you of evolution in millions and millions of years and, whatever. But, looking at, you'd be out there with a ranger and they'll be like, so this layer is 200 million years old and this layer is 180 million. And I'm like, you honestly believe that? You think that it just follows the same curve, layer after layer, and it just lay there undisturbed for, you're telling me, 50 million years in between the 2 layers, and tops didn't level off, bottoms didn't fill in, dog didn't walk by and take a dump on it, nothing at all happened, and then just 50 million years later, it fell out of the sky and just whoop, and there's the next layer. You can't honestly believe that you think that's true, right? And then you go to, the Petrified National Forest, and he's like, these trees have been here for 150 million years. I'm like, how do you know? And,
God, you didn't even scare you. Hi, I don't have food
hey,
yet.
darling.
Not yet. Almost. Not yet. Hi. Almost. We're waiting on it. I think she
I'll pull it to you a little bit.
After dinner time, blame the group for it.
Or what?
They're upstairs, gonna jump on them.
Yeah, baby kangaroo.
Bless you.
So these ones are 13 months old. They came here when they were 7 months old. When they came here, they were 3.5 pounds. They are currently about 22, on the way to 80 to 110. The other ones have been here since Sunday. They were a little bit older when we got them, and they're male, so they were a little bit bigger when we got them. And the reason they're so fluffy is they were living outside until very recently. Meaning their mother's pouches, but still outside. So they're a whole lot fluffier than these ones are. Yeah, sure. Which is good. TikTok working? Our Wi-Fi has been screwed over the last couple of days.
I don't know my bias, just my phone, I don't know, but then if I went down just a little bit to that restaurant, the deli,
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
drops.
You go down the hill right there and that's it.
Is this one okay for poop?
Yeah.
Just throw it outside?
Yeah. All of them.
Do you have to warm up the milk or what?
She's making.
You can warm it up.
Flash power.
Poop is good. Best part of the job, our kangaroos. Kangaroos.
I just keep stuffing it, so.
I just didn't smell like that poop does though. I said it on earlier and I was like, oh no, but it wasn't bad.
It's because it's really, really dry.
Yeah. That's so cool about the camels that you, I was like, forget like trying to find firewood for my fireplace. I just need to give myself a camel. Unlimited firewood.
My wife was trying to convince me that we should bag up and sell llama beans because they're like the world's ultimate fertilizer because it's like all nitrogen, I guess.
Yeah.
And so we're saying how people bag up llama beans, and me and Tony will bag up bull, and we'll see who sells the most. All right, girls, it's bottle time. What's back?
Coming out quick. So will they go outside? Will they go inside?
Oh, no, they'll go outside, another couple months.
Gotcha.
When it gets warmer outside, they don't have a winter coat, the way the other ones do,
Yeah.
so they will wait until. All right, girls, you can sit in this chair right here.
I feel so special.
You can double fist it.
So when you get them started is just get the nipple started like that, and then as soon as they're attached, then tip it straight up.
You got it, huh?
I do.
Wait, you still got a hand?
So they'll, yeah, so, keep the bottle in the same, like, once they're attached, and then flip it, and then keep it up here in the same spot, otherwise they'll end up on the ground. And if you follow them down, they'll just keep going down and down.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Kelly,
Okay, I'm gonna make a video for them
so
here.
this one you wanna keep up, so you don't want her back of her,
There you
yeah, just
go.
like that. And with her, just give it a consistent squeeze. She's like
Just a
really
little.
slow, has slow suction. The other one's fine, she'll drink it just fine.
Hey y'all, we're here at the baby kangaroo bottle feeding at Ocoee Riverside Farm today with Kelly. Kelly is right now feeding the baby kangaroos Rosie and Josie. Rosie and Josie are both 13 months old. They came here when they were 7 months old. When they came here, they were 3.5 pounds. They are currently about 22 pounds. Their maximum adult size would be about 80 to 110 pounds. These two are half sisters. They came from a breeder up in Nashville, and they are drinking 2 bottles a day right now. When they come here at 7 months, they're drinking 5 bottles a day. At 8 months, they cut back to 3 bottles a day. At about a year, they cut back to 2 bottles a day. And at some point, they will just decide they don't want bottles anymore. The kangaroos do not necessarily still need these bottles nutritionally at this point. This is a social thing. So the longer you can get a baby kangaroo to keep taking a bottle, the friendlier kangaroo you will have. That is why we continue to give kangaroos bottles for as long as they want them. If you want to do this sometime, come see us at the Ocoee Riverside Farm. Today is January 19th, 2025.
it. 18th.
Say what?
It's the 18th.
18th? Huh.
Because Tuesdays are Monday's the 20th. Yeah.
I was stressing getting something into the mail that had to be there on the 19th, and I thought today was the 19th.
Today's 18th. I just figured I'd help you
I was
before you
thinking-
showed up a day early for something.
Yeah.
Gobble that one out, or just let it be?
Yeah. All right, so now these girls are gonna go back. I'm gonna do the babies. She's not coming. They're getting chunky, aren't they?
That's the first time I've seen them just lay there. I was like, they must be have enough in their belly just to relax.
All right, girls.
Oh, she had a request. She wanted to hold one. Oh, you already did. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
All right, baby. Let's go.
I'll switch you up. I don't know the feeding routine of the babies yet.
Well, come on, watch. Basically.
Do I have yours? I don't. No. No, I mean, I always. This is even low number. Sometimes I'm like 6. No.
Maybe you have it.
Maybe John. Oh, because he took your video. Yeah. No, I'll get halfway home and I'm like, what are these extra phones in my pocket?
All right, so you can do this one. I'll do the other one. There you go. And it takes them a minute to get the ball lined up in their mouth. So you let them kind of, I guess, until you get it just right. And then you let them suck.
You do what you do.
And it goes, they put it way deeper into their mouth than the other two do. And they're not going to drink this whole bottle.
Do they get a half of one?
They get a 1/3 instead of 1/2. And
Yeah,
then,
not bad.
it's sitting right there. On top of that case.
This is not acting like yours is.
Just let it get straight. It has to go straight in.
I'm all out of practice.
No, you're
Been too
good.
long.
These guys are a little different.
It's fun. Thank you.
Not video.
Gotta give it a little Still debating on the names of these two.
I like Ben and Jerry.
Me too. That's cute.
It's just,
Easy to remember.
And
It's not too rhymey where it's like little tongue-tied.
and it makes me want ice cream. Someone else online just said they like Ben and Jerry. Hey, everybody who's listening and watching, is Ben and Jerry good or bad? I mean, it's good to eat, but let us know what you think.
I wonder if I can get a sponsorship if I name them Ben and Jerry's, 'cause boy, I eat some ice cream.
I think Unilever bought them.
It won't hurt to try.
Can't believe he's gonna eat the whole thing. He's gonna be in a coma.
John, you said they're 5 months old, right?
About 8.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I thought that would be young. Somebody's asking online.
You should come in
Good. Pulling my hand away, is it just hanging out, or should I pull it out?
No, no,
Just,
they like to hold your hand.
Those are the only two names that are on.
Oh, no. Well, there's been a ton, but those are the ones that I think that actually kind of go. And some of the other ones were so rhymy that I was like, I don't want to sound like I'm Dr. Seuss.
I know.
Hey.
Go after each other and say, oh, it'll be Tom and Jerry instead of Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Ben and Jerry.
Tom's down there replacing all the pillows at the cabinet and they still like pillows. Like put old crappy pillows in the cases.
Bring the. Let's go to hotel so we can switch out our drinks.
They're cute.
I know.
Yeah, they are.
Today was my first day seeing them, so I've been gone for a week. And I just
Where's the sloths? But like, this is fun.
yeah, the baby pictures are definitely adorable.
So,
I gotta run, Thomas, trying to finish with Kelly and people listening to your day. It was good to meet you, Kelly.
nice to meet you. Thank you so much. This was great. You're doing good.
I'll be back in a minute.
You're good. Yeah, now he's eating good. He's got a little routine down.
Yeah. At first we would stress on it. You'll figure it out. Yeah. It was just like, I love it.
It's baby Zoe. She's taking a little nap. Can you guys still see? Or did it end? If you guys can see, okay, let me know. I just brought you in here to see where the sloths hang out. And that's his area right there. How cool is that? All right, thanks for watching.